The Leaning Tower of Pisa, a marvel of medieval engineering and a symbol of architectural ambition. It's famous, it's tilted, but why does it lean so dramatically? The answer lies beneath the surface, in the very ground it stands on. The tower stands on unstable ground, a mix of clay, sand and shells. The foundation wasn't strong enough to support the weight of the tower. One side sank more than the other, causing the tilt we see today. Construction began in 1173 with high hopes and grand designs. Almost immediately the tower began to lean, alarming the builders. Medieval builders noticed the problem and sought solutions. They tried to fix it as they built higher, adjusting each new level. Each new level was adjusted to counteract the lean. They made one side taller and the other side shorter. This created a curve in the tower, but it still leaned. The tower became a symbol of their struggle and ingenuity. The lean worsened over time, becoming more pronounced. By the late 20th century, it was a significant concern. The tower was dangerously close to collapse, threatening its very existence. Something had to be done to save this iconic structure. In 1990, the tower was closed to the public for safety reasons. Experts were called in to investigate. They studied the tower, they drilled into the ground, they used computer models. The verdict: the tower was on the brink. A slight shift could bring it down. A temporary solution was needed. Engineers decided on a counterweight. They chose lead. It was dense and heavy. They placed huge blocks of lead at the base. These blocks were on the north side. This helped to balance the tower. The lead counterweights worked. The lean was reduced. But this was not a permanent fix. The lead was unsightly. It also put pressure on the tower. A better solution was needed. Engineers came up with a plan. They meticulously studied the tower's structure and the surrounding soil conditions. They would anchor the tower using advanced engineering techniques. Steel cables would be used, designed to bear immense weight and tension. These cables would be anchored deep in the ground, providing a strong foundation. This would secure the tower and prevent further leaning, ensuring its stability for years to come. However, there was a problem. The tower wasn't alone in its struggle. It was connected to a structure called the catino, which played a crucial role in its foundation. This structure surrounded the base, adding complexity to the anchoring process. Removing part of the catino caused more problems, destabilizing the tower further. The tower tilted even more, exacerbating the issue. The anchoring plan had failed. Other solutions were considered, each with its own set of challenges. One idea was to pump out groundwater, which could potentially reduce the tilt. This could stabilize the soil, making it firmer and more supportive, but it was too risky. Another idea was electroosmosis, a more innovative approach. This involved using electricity to strengthen the clay, theoretically making it more stable, but it didn't work in this case, leaving engineers back at the drawing board. Finally, after years of research and countless failed attempts, a solution emerged. It was called under-excavation. The idea was simple but delicate, requiring precision and care. Soil would be meticulously removed from under the tower, a process that had to be executed with the utmost caution. This would be done very carefully, ensuring that the tower remained stable throughout the process. Small amounts of soil would be taken from the north side, bit by bit. The under-excavation worked. The tower slowly began to straighten, a sight that brought hope to many. It was a long and arduous process. It took several months of continuous effort and monitoring, but in the end, it was a resounding success. The lean was reduced by almost half a degree. The tower was saved from imminent collapse. It was reopened to the public, much to the delight of tourists and locals alike. The lean was reduced, but it wasn't completely gone, and that was okay because it retained its unique charm. The lean is part of the tower's rich history, a story of resilience and ingenuity. It's what makes it unique, drawing visitors from all over the world. The Leaning Tower of Pisa still stands today, a testament to human ingenuity and a symbol of resilience.